All right, welcome back to the Big Sean Show. Now, have you ever been to an Iraqi rest stop during a war zone? Well, let me tell you, I have, and it wasn't a fun experience. All right, so it was day number two being in Iraq, and our job or our mission that day was to drive from Baghdad to the border of Jordan, which is about an 8-hour trip, and we're supposed to wait for a vehicle coming from Jordan, a truck that's going to have a bunch of uniforms and equipment for the Iraqi Ministry of Oil Security Force personnel, which we're going to be training. So on that particular day, it was about three vehicles. We had three Iraqi drivers, guys we didn't know, and about 6 or 7 Americans. And at that time, we finally got issued some AK-47s. We had some little handheld personal radios we can use to communicate between us. And we had one sat phone with us. And my father, who was put in charge of this particular movement, he had a sat phone. So we drove off, started our drive, and we had a cutoff time, drop dead time to come back if that guy didn't show up. I forgot what it was because we didn't want to be waiting too long and driving at night. So anyway, as we're driving to the border there, about halfway through, we decided to stop at this little rest stop, if you want to call it that. And we all get out. There was like really no store, and there was a bathroom. So I went inside this bathroom. Lights weren't working. There was no running water, and let me tell you, the smell if you ever been in a porta john, multiply that about 50 times in the summertime. And then I look in some of the stalls, there was human feces smeared all over. Toilets were all overflown. It was disgusting, right? So I'm like, you know what? I can't go to the bathroom in here. And unfortunately, I had to go number one. All right, number one. So I decided to walk out. There's a back exit there. So walked out a back exit. Okay, looked around. I don't know. There's like a little open field behind it. It must have been at least about 100 piles of human feces all over the place. So just imagine that. You know, you had to go to the bathroom really bad, walk into this thing, and then your nostrils are just bombarded by this smell, right? And you walk outside and you're like, oh my gosh. And it was like a minefield. So that was a rather interesting experience. But needless to say, I did my business, got back on our vehicles, and then we headed to the border. All right. And next video, I'll talk about the border. So until the next video, you guys take care, stay safe.